Okay, I thought I'd do a little video on the Christmas Day update, which we thought was going to be a really big one, which turned out to be not quite so big. I'm not going to talk about games. I don't care. I'm not going to talk about the boom box. I don't much care about that either. I'm mostly concerned with driving and so on. So those things I probably won't say anything about. And I could be wrong on some of this stuff because I haven't that much experience with driving Autopilot. But I took a little trip, and of course I'm using Autopilot and changing lanes and doing all that silly stuff. And a couple of things kind of impressed me. Autopilot seems to be doing better. Sometimes it does things that just don't make any sense to me. And part of that is, I drive different than Autopilot drives. But sometimes it would get upset about something and stop, and stop for lights that weren't there. And of course, the phantom braking is always there. If you don't know what phantom braking is, really all it is that I've been able to tell, and I've had phantom braking in other cars too, where you're driving down a road that has curves in it, and the vehicle sees someone in the opposite or in the next lane to you, and it decides it's in your lane because you're going around a curve, and so it sees it as being too close, and it slows down or brakes real hard. It still has some of that, although it doesn't seem to be quite as bad as it was before. I'm not sure that that's true. But the one thing I did really notice is, and I don't think it ever did it before, when it changes lanes, it shows a little oval sort of looking thing where you're going, and it illuminates it. Because if I put on the turn signal and it begins to make the turn, it lights up this little thing in blue. And well, I'm showing it to you now. You can see it there. And so that seems to be the only thing that I've really noticed big, except maybe the speed limits, which would probably make sense. They put the posted speed limit, your speed, the limit on your the fastest speed that you set Autopilot for. It has all those in a line on top, and that's the Model 3 does that. This is the Model S, so it's a little different. It's in front of the driver, but I've seen the Model 3 do the same thing. Another thing I noticed is what the backup camera, when you turn it on, you get these three pictures and a picture of the car, all on the center screen. The Model 3 is a little different, but the car's off to the side. But you can see it's showing, those side cameras are showing where you're at least where the side of your car is at, as you go out the a garage door. That's kind of neat because you don't even have to use the mirrors. You can just use the cameras to determine where you're at, and you can also fold in the mirrors so that they don't hit the garage door and still see what's going on. So that's kind of a neat little attribute. Anyway, those are the only things I really noticed. I will be doing more as I go along here and see if there's anything else that I've seen that's done. But we are still waiting on the big one update that hopefully will be coming soon. Anyway, that's it on this one.